Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Well, good morning. It is Thursday, December 8th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. I'm getting kind of excited for the Army-Navy game on Saturday. I need to use tomorrow to get my act together for it, and have you been catching some of the fun spirit spots? I'll tell you, if you've seen some good ones, send me the links. I'd love to watch them. All right, we do have a little bit of news, so let's get into it, shall we? The Board of Education did a thing yesterday. They approved the calendar for the next school year, and school will start on August 28th of 2023 and end on June 13th of 2024. They're either banking on next to no snow or finally getting their act together on remote learning because they only built in 3 inclement weather days. And they also came up with the great idea to start planning school calendars 2 years in advance. I'll tell you, someone was wearing their thinking cap at that meeting. In his final weeks in office, Governor Larry Hogan is making sure that people remember him. Yesterday, the state awarded $25 million to businesses across the state that have signed leases for longtime vacant properties. The maximum grant is $530,000 per business, and some local businesses here in Anne Arundel County that receive them include Alamode Intimates, Eat Sprout, Freakin' Sweets, and I'm not sure where they are, but I love the name, Little Treasury Jewelers up in Crofton, Mara's Wax Studio, Maryland Reentry Resource Center, Sea Salt Restaurant, which is the old Fado, Small Cakes, Tangled Balloons, and Tropic Pizza. Tonight is round 2 for Midnight Madness, so make sure you get out there and shop local and take in all of the sights and sounds. You need some help? You want to check out our story on the front page at eyeonannapolis.net for like 37 different suggestions of locally sourced gifts for the holidays. And if that's not enough, tonight debuts the inaugural Annapolis Holiday Market at City Dock. This is down on City Dock. It opens at 4 p.m. and runs till 10 p.m. tonight. Friday and Saturday, it's from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And after that, poof, it's gone. I saw a list of the vendors, and it looks really, really good. You do want to definitely check that one out. The hero stories are starting to roll in. Have you submitted yours? If you have a hero in your life, and let's be real, after the past 3 years, we all probably have plenty of heroes, but you want to go to militarybowl.org/budheroes and nominate them and tell Budweiser and the Military Bowl exactly why they're your hero. 5 heroes are going to be chosen along with their nominators, and they will march in the Military Bowl parade. They're going to get sweet tickets to the game on December 28th and some field access. There is no cost. Again, militarybowl.org/budheroes. And for tickets and more information, just a plain old militarybowl.org. And my fun story for the day comes from betmaryland.com, probably because an online betting website knows Hollywood movies better than anybody else. I don't know. They figured out the most popular Christmas movies in Maryland, and I have to say that I disagree with this, but that is just me. Number 5 is Elf. Number 4 is A Christmas Story. Number 3 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And you know what? That's not even a movie. That's a TV special. And to hell with Jim Carrey for co-opting the Grinch to make a movie. Number 2 is The Polar Express. And the number 1 Christmas movie for Marylanders is Home Alone. I mean, really, where the hell is Die Hard? Okay, that's all I have news-wise. Podcast stuff up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. We'll hear from Steve from Third Eye Comics. And next Saturday, it is Trisha, also known as the Gluten-Free Bakery Girl. And I did get that winter forecast bonus pod with George dropped yesterday, so you do want to check that one out. And that's a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and thank you to the sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and Scout and Molly's. Hang tight because we have George from DC MDVA Weather here with your only locally forecast weather. And Trevor is also here, of course, with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All that coming up in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, December 8th. More rain for the Annapolis region yesterday, but we'll see at least a bit of sun today before clouds and rain return tomorrow into the weekend. Look for mixed skies today, with highs in the mid-50s or so, with increasing clouds in the PM hours ahead of a bit more rain tomorrow, primarily in the PM hours, with very chilly highs only in the mid or upper 40s, to be followed by more clouds and chilly temps this weekend, with highs upper 40s to lower 50s each day, with a small chance of a shower or two over the weekend. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMD VA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And of course, be sure to download our DCMD VA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Today through Sunday, be sure to check out the Annapolis Holiday Market down on the city dock, coinciding with the second Midnight Madness tonight and the Eastport Yacht Club Light Parade on Saturday. Tomorrow and Saturday, the Muddy Creek Artists Guild is having their holiday show and sale down in Edgewater at Main Street at South River Colony, right across from the All-American Steakhouse. At Something's Blooming Annapolis, Wednesday, check out their festive wreath workshop, hosted at Middleton Tavern. Then over at Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, registration is open for classes coming up in January and February, and even some further out. Classes involving socks, sweaters, pillows, as well as techniques classes for different patterns, fixing your mistakes, and more. Class sizes are limited and tend to fill up fairly fast, so register soon. At the Wildberry Farm and Market out near Gambrels, this Saturday check out their Vintage Christmas Market. Shop small on the farm for the holidays, with over 20 vendors as well as food trucks. Then over at the Willow Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severn, Saturday they're doing a fresh evergreen wreath workshop. Also check out their North Pole Lights Walk through garden flowers and Arctic animals to the North Pole Palace, and visit Santa in the garden cabin. At Art Farm in Annapolis, registration is open for their kids' winter and spring sessions, with programs such as Kids Art School, beat making, cartooning, digital illustration, fashion design illustration, zodiac art, experimental art, found poetry, and short story writing. But in the meantime, tomorrow, check out their block printing workshop, and on Saturday, they have a wood burning workshop. At the Arundel County Public Library System this week, today the Bush Annapolis Library has do-it-yourself gift boxes, bags, and tags, and Discovery's Library at the Mall has 3D print your own cookie cutter. On Saturday, Eastport Annapolis Neck has Build It, Building with Legos, and Rivera Beach has a Lego Create Challenge. On Monday, Bush Annapolis is doing Little Artist, Preschooler Paint Night in the morning. Then on Wednesday, we got the Maryland City Library doing a Crafternoon drop-in. Bush Annapolis has Makerspace open hours, as well as a Nature Explorers Club. Odenton has Knits and Knots. Eastport Annapolis Neck Library has hand-printed tote bags. Odenton is doing a sewing lab for kids, sewing a stuffed animal. Then online, check out So You Want to Buy a Cricut, the versatile craft machine. Up at Unallocated Space in Severn, tonight they have a virtual happy hour. Tomorrow is a DEF CON Group 443 meet, as well as their board game night. Saturday they have a winter land game party. Monday is a project night. Tuesday their electronics fundamentals class continues. And Wednesday is their open house. And over at Annapolis Makerspace, Wednesday, check out Make a Custom Engraved Slate Coaster with our laser engraver. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.